Hi, this is Adam Archer with IBM. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use JazzHub to develop an application in the cloud and push it to a Cloud Foundry-based runtime. In this video, we're going to use BlueMix, IBM's Cloud Foundry deployment. We're going to start with a sample application that's already configured to be pushed to BlueMix. First, we'll find the sample. This project uses GitHub for its source control. With the JazzHub code editor, you can work with your source directly in the browser, whether you're using Jazz source control or GitHub source control. Now that we're in the code editor, the first thing we'll see is the README-MD for our project. In order to get the sample running, we're going to need to take a look at the configuration instructions here and see what we need to do. The README tells me that I need to set up the config.json file, and it gives me some instructions on how to do that. First, I'll rename the sample that already exists in the repo. Next, I'll go ahead and put in my Twitter and clout keys. I'll save the file, and now I'm basically ready to launch. The next step is to take a look at the manifest.yaml. This file gives BlueMix all the information it needs to properly run the application. In this case, it's pre-configured, so there's nothing to do. Next, I'll go ahead and click the launch button. This will prompt me for my BlueMix credentials, and when I put them in, it'll start pushing the application to BlueMix. This will take a minute, so I'll skip forward. Once the application is successfully deployed, you'll get a notification at the top of the screen with a couple links. You can click that first link to view the application. We'll test it quickly just to make sure everything's working, and it looks okay. If you dismiss that notification, you can always get it back at any time using the Manage button. The second link in that notification area will give you access to the ACE UI to manage your BlueMix application. Now that we've seen that we can successfully deploy and run the application, it's time for us to create our own JazzHub project to work with it in the future. Remember, this whole time we've been working out of the sample. In order to do so, we're going to go ahead and click the Fork button. This will allow us to create our own JazzHub project based off the contents of this one. Well, this project was using GitHub source control. Our project is going to use Jazz source control. Creating the project is going to take a minute, so again, I'll skip forward. I can see that my new project has been created because the navbar has been updated accordingly. Forking the project has checked my changes into the repository, but it hasn't delivered them to the stream, so other members of the project won't see the changes yet. Next, I'll head over to the Jazz SCM changes view, and I'll make sure that I get those delivered accordingly. This view will show me all of the incoming and outgoing change sets from my workspace. I can see that there's one outgoing change called share. I'll take a look at the contents and make sure it's okay before I deliver it. It all looks good, so I'll click the Deliver button. Now that I've got my new project created and my changes delivered, the last step is to invite someone to collaborate with me on the project. To do so, I'll navigate over to my project homepage, click the Invite People link, type the URL of the person I want to invite into the dialog, and click Invite. With that, my colleague will be able to join the project and start collaborating with me. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.